Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. I welcome you all in Al Mawahib British Private School, Science Department, Grade 2 BA, 2 BB, 2 GA and 2 GB. The day today is Tuesday, date is 28th April 2020. We will start today Unit 6, Forces. The topic which we will be doing today is what can forces do. I want you to be ready with your pupils book, page number 128 and 129. So, what we are waiting for? Let's start. The topic which we'll be doing today is what can forces do, and the learning objectives. Students are able to recognize that a force is a push or a pull. You can identify when you're doing any activity, you should know whether it's a push or a pull, and the students are able to find out how a force can make a thing move or stop moving. When we apply the force, how we can stop anything or how we can move anything. So we are going to learn this. The key words which we are going to learn in this topic are force, push, pull, start, go faster, slow down, stop, direction, shape, force meter and friction. Okay, grade 2 students. Before I start the topic which I'm doing today with you, I want to know from you all, you can just pause the video and see the picture. What you can see in the picture, there's one boy, what he's doing, and one girl, what she is doing. And you already done in grade 1. When you are grade 1, you have already learned about this. So I want the answer from you all. I'm going to tell you, but I know you should know this, what you can see in the picture. Anybody can tell me what is the picture is all about? Yes, who will tell me? I can hear. Yes. Wait a minute. I will ask everyone. Each one of you I will ask. Okay. So what is the right answer? The boy is pushing the door. Very good. Which force he is applying? Push. Very good. Grade 2. MashaAllah. It means you remember what you have learned in grade 1. Keep it up. Good. And yes. Another one. Yes, you can tell me what the girl is doing. She's pulling the door. Yes. Very good. Grade 2. Well done. Keep it up. Yes. Very good. The girl is pulling the door and the boy is pushing the door. Very good. Grade 2. Give yourself a smiley face. As you can see on the slide also, the smiley face is there. You can give yourself also. Very good. Grade 2. Keep it up. So, what you understand by the picture? When we push or pull on any object is called force. As you see the picture, the girl is pulling the door and the boy is pushing the door. So a push or a pull on any object is called a force. So what are the effects of the force? Force can make things start or stop moving, or force can make things move faster or slower, or it can change the direction also, right? So forces are pushes or pulls. Now I want you be ready with your pupils book and open page number 128. Everyone, all grade 2 students, open your pupils book, page 128. Okay? Pause the video and ready with your pupils book, page 128, and write the date on the top. Okay? Write the date on the top, and today's date is 28th April 2020. Okay. So what is written there? What can forces do? Think of some actions that you do every morning while getting ready for school. Do they involve pushes or pulls? Remember, when you are coming to the school, just think on it. So what are the forces you are applying, whether it's a push or pull? You can see in the picture the girl is squeezing toothpaste from a tube. What force she is applying? And you can see a man is flushing a toilet. So what is that? As I explain you in that picture, that what is push and what is pull. So in the next slide, I will explain you, no problem, but if you know, if you understood, you can give me the right answer. Okay, students? So any action in your home, if you're you're sitting on the chair, if the chair is a little far, which force you will apply? You will push or pull. Okay? Sometime you push the chair, sometime you pull the chair, right? Pushing means when you're moving something towards another direction, and pulling means you are taking things towards yourself. So that is pulling. So I want grade 2 in the next slide the answer. Okay students, I hope you understood what is push and what is pull. So as you saw the picture before, squeezing toothpaste from a tube or flushing a toilet involve which force? Yes, I can hear. Yes, what is that? It's a push. Well done grade 2. Yes, it's a push. Well done, keep it up. Yes, the force that when you squeeze the toothpaste from a tube, it's push. As you can see the different examples on the slide, when we squeeze the paint tube is which force it is? A push. When you are pushing a baby stroller, that is also a push. And when you are squeezing the cloth, which force is applied? Push. Well done. Great job, grade 2. Same page of pupils book, 128. You can see two pictures. The boy is putting on socks and the girl is lifting a school bag. So which force they are applying? Can you know? As I told you, you understood what is push and what is pull. So you can tell me what is this force they are doing? Is it a push? I'm confused. I don't know. Is it push or a pull? I don't know. On the next slide, I want you to tell me. But many of our daily actions involve pushes and pulls. As we have done in the last slide, squeezing toothpaste from a tube and flushing a toilet involve pushes. Pulling on socks and lifting a school bag involves what? Involves what? Yeah, it's written there. I want you to tell me what it says. When we, put a socks or lifting a school bag, it involves pulls. Yes, very good, grade 2. So which force we apply? Pulls. We are pulling it. Yes. That the force is pull. When we are holding a bag and when we are putting a socks, that is pulls. Well done, grade 2. So students, when we put on socks and lift our school bags involve which force? A pull. Any other examples? Can anybody tell me of pull? Yes, when you open a door, that is pull. Which force is applied? Pull. Very good. And as you can see on the slide, some other examples mention the boy is pulling a car door. That is which? When he is opening the car door, that is a pull. As you can see, a man is with a cart. That is, he is pulling the cart, right? And the boy is pulling a slingshot. So these are the different examples of pulling. Okay, I hope you understood what is pull and what is push. We will continue with the pupils book, page number 129. You will write the date on the top. Pause the video and just write the date on the top. Page number 129. What is written there? What is a force? I hope you understood now what is a force. What is a force? A force is a push or a pull. Okay. So anybody can give me the example of a push or a pull? Anyone, related, any example which you do in your daily life. Yes. What it will be? Yes. Who will tell me? Yes, you can tell me. Yeah. Okay, when you're opening the door. Okay, that is a push. Okay, fine. Any other example anybody can give me? When you are squeezing the water bottle, that which pressure is that? It's a push. Okay. Okay, well done, grade 2. So what you understood? When we press a squeeze water bottle to show them that presses, squeezes are pushes. When you lift a bag from the ground, what it shows? It shows that the action is a pull. As you can see, in the picture, in each force acting on the spring, a push or a pull. What about the force acting on the metal chain? There are two examples are given on the picture. You can just pause the video and think, and on the next slide I want you to tell me when the hands pressing on a spring is a push or a pull. Magnet attracting a metal chain. Remember magnet? With the word magnet, you remember? We did in the unit 5 materials, right? Same magnet. So which force is it? Is it a push or a pull? Magnet attract a metal chain. You know the property of a magnet, metal. So you should tell me. And hands is pressing on a spring. So what is this? It's a push or a pull. So students, hands pressing on a spring is a push or a pull? Is a push. Force acting on the spring is push. As you can see in the picture also. Which force is it? It's a push. And force acting on the metal nail is pull. As same as when magnet attracting a metal chain is a pull. Why it's pull? Because the magnet is attracting to a particular metal. So that is a pull. Force acting on the metal nail is pull. With the same page 129, you can see on this slide, try this. Carry out these actions. Carry out these actions are the forces involved, pushes or pulls. See, some of the words are written over here. You have to tell me they are the push or pull. As I explain you what is push, what is pull. So you have to tell me stretching, tugging, stepping, throwing, poking, squashing, punching and bending is a push or a pull. You can see in the picture tugging a rope. You already done. You remember in your sports day we did this, right? So which force is it? Is a push or a pull? Tugging a rope is a push or a pull force. One more time I will read the words. Number A, stretching. You remember we have done which material can stretch? Rubber, right? So which force is involved? Push or pull? Tugging, as you can see, tugging a rope. Stepping is a push or a pull. Throwing, when you throw a ball, is it push or pull? Poking is a push or a pull. Squashing, we have done squashing is a push or a pull. Punching a ball, so is it a push or a pull? Or bending, we do the exercise, we bend, right? So is a push or a pull? So who will tell me, who will give me the right answer for A, stretching? As you can see, I put it the picture for stretching. I put it the picture for you. So what is the right answer? A, stretching. It is push or pull? What is that? Yes, it's pull. Very good. You are pulling it. Yes. When you stretch a rubber band, you are pulling. Which force it's applied? Pull. Very good. Very good. Grade 2. Yes, I can hear somebody is ready with answer B. Wait a minute. Okay. So, for tugging a rope is, what is that? Which force is applied? Yes, pull. Very good. Keep it up. Well done. Good job. Okay, for C, who is going to tell me for C? C is what? Stepping. So, which force is applied for this? Push or a pull? Yes, I can hear. Yes. Yes, it is push. Right answer is push. Push. Yes, well done. And what about D? when you're throwing a ball, you can see on this slide the picture also, the boys they are playing with the ball. What they are doing, which force is applied when they are throwing the ball? Push. Very good, well done, grade 2. And answer E, who will tell me answer E? Yes, what the girl is doing, as you can see the word was poking. I put it the picture for you. On the clay she is putting a straw. So which force is applied? This is poking. Yes, push. Very good. Very good. Well done. Grade 2. Well done. Keep it up. Good job. Keep up the good work. Well done. And what about F? What is the word? Squashing. Yes. What you can see in a picture, the man is squashing the water bottle. So which force is applied? Push. Very good. And the last one, punching. Yes, punching. The boy is hitting. What is that? Which force? Push. Very good. Well done, grade 2. And what about the last one? Bending. You can see the boy is bending. Which force is applied? Push. Well done, grade 2. Well done. It means you understood what is push and what is pull. Well done. Good job. Keep up the good work. Okay students, I hope you understood the topic, what can forces do and what is a force. A force is a push or a pull. I have given a link here. You can just copy and paste, with the help of your parents, just copy and paste on the web page and you can watch a video. I already put it the same video on the next slide, so you can just watch that also and try to do those activities in your home. Click the picture or make a video when you are doing those activities of push or a pull, and please send it back on the school WhatsApp group, and you can post it on upload on the Horizon also.
Forces by Miss Egan, 2nd class. What are forces? Forces simply mean a push or a pull. If you push or pull an object, you apply force to it. This can change the object's motion. Motion just means how things move. When you kick a ball, you apply force to it, which makes it move.
In other words, pushing and pulling changes how things move. It might make them go faster, slower, or stop them altogether.
When you pull a door open, you apply force to it. This makes the door move. A lighter object needs less force to move than a heavier object.
For example, you could push an empty box easily because it is very light. But if the box was full of heavy items, it would be harder to push, so it would need more force to move.
We investigated this using an empty basket and a basket full of heavy blocks. The empty basket needed very little force, so it was very easy to push. The heavy basket took a lot more force, so it was not.
I hope you all enjoyed the lesson with me. So from now, goodbye. See you soon and have a nice day. Stay at home. Stay safe. Bye bye.